Welcome to the week. I am at Naugam railway station in Srinagar, and on 7th May, Prime Minister Narendra Modi flagged off a train from Katra, and that train arrived here at Naugam station. The development mark connecting Kashmir with rail with the rest of the country. Remember, this project started more than 3 decades ago, and finally, when Prime Minister Narendra Modi flagged off the train from Katra, it marked a historic development, ending Kashmir's isolation and linking Kashmir through rail with the rest of India, and also allowing an alternative means of transport for the people of Kashmir who were otherwise dependent on perilous Srinagar-Jammu highway, which would often face closure in winters due to blockades in bad weathers. This rail link has also allowed an alternate route not only for people traveling between Jammu and Srinagar, but also people traveling from all the way from different parts of the country, especially tourists and pilgrims. Since its launching, Vande Bharat was launched by Prime Minister when it was flagged off. And remember, these Vande Bharat are Vistodrome trains. These are specially built trains in India with facilities like Wi-Fi, climate control, and these trains, remember, have been built keeping in mind the climatic conditions, especially harsh winters in summers. During summers, these trains will keep the travelers and passengers very warm. And since its launching, the Vande Bharat train between Katra to Srinagar. Remember, this train Katra starts from Delhi and takes people to Katra, and there they get down and they board another train after security check all the way to Srinagar, and they get down here at Srinagar, Naugam railway station, Srinagar. Since its launching, railway officials say that the Vande Bharat train has been an instant hit with pilgrims, tourists, and travelers, because this means of transport is cheap, fast, reliable, and very comfortable. And interestingly, the tour operators now say that perhaps Vande Bharat train could also help in the revival of tourism, which has suffered a serious setback post Pahalgam and Operation Sindoor. Remember, on April 22, in a terror attack, 26 tourists and 1 local horse ride operator were killed, and because of which India launched Operation Sindoor, hitting multiple targets in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, because of which hostilities broke out between India and Pakistan for 4 days, and later the two countries agreed on a ceasefire. But because of Pahalgam attack and Operation Sindoor, the tourism industry has been in crisis, because ever since Pahalgam and Operation Sindoor, tourists have not visited Kashmir. In fact, tourists who were present in Kashmir in hundreds and thousands, and Pahalgam attack happened, cut short their visits and left for their home destinations. Now tour operators are trying, and the government is also trying and making efforts to revive and lure back tourists to Kashmir, but with little success. But given the success that Vande Bharat train, the connection that Kashmir has got with rest of the country through train. And remember, one important thing is that currently there is no direct train from Srinagar to Jammu, but there will be a direct train, as per the railway minister, between Srinagar and Jammu in September. That is not only going to further enhance ease of communication and travel, but will also allow trade and businesses. So tour operators are now pinning hopes on the success of this Vande Bharat train service between Katra to Srinagar, and hoping that this will restore confidence, because hundreds and thousands of pilgrims have booked their tickets in advance, and railway officials have now urged people, because of the fact that there are people who want to board this train all the way to Katra and further up to Srinagar. They have urged people that if they intend to travel by the Vande Bharat train, they need to make their advance bookings. Currently, since the launching, this train service has been an instant hit, and tour operators are hoping that this could perhaps restore confidence of the tourists and help them tide over the crisis that they have faced post Pahalgam and Operation Sindoor.